Oh man, none of that was being recorded.
The
Oh,
preseason.
Good. Now you get to drop all those gems.
This is raw and unfiltered. From sex, sports to culture, all topics considered. It's a good time with dope conversation. Every time you take a listen, it's a celebration. So tap in, you won't be disappointed. Keep it a buck, anything else is pointless. Facts over fluff, our discussions are poignant. Politically incorrect, well, that's what the point is. We talk our talk like nobody else can. We give our perspective, not afraid to make a stand. Nothing off the record, every take and every rant is unapologetic, and we stand on that. We make you think, we make you laugh out loud. The realest place on the internet, hands down. We give it to you straight, nothing here is watered down. The best show in town, and you can bet the house. Yes, you can bet the house. Yes, you can bet the house. We give it to you straight, nothing here is watered down. The best show in town, and you can bet the house.
All right, all right, all right, all right. 200 episodes in. Um, shout out to everybody that supported us through 200 episodes. So it was only right tonight that I put together some of my podcast and homies and friends.
Squad
All right,
gang.
so look, I'ma just let y'all know it's an all-star lineup. So we gonna start with my man Infamous. Infamous is the original co-host of At the House. We did the first ever episode in a small ass room with like little dim light. But it turned out so dope. So Infamous, man, talk to me one time, man. Let me know what's going on with you.
Right now I'm installing lashes and arching some eyebrows. But ain't nothing, bro. Taking it one day at a time. That's for what the creator doing for me. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's all. You know what I'm saying? I get up every day, put my seatbelt on, and let him drive. And he been taking care of me so far. So that's it. That's all. I just dropped a movie on Amazon Prime called American Dream 2. So I play a cop in that joint, so it's decent. A
Shout
lot
out to
of the
you.
other
Shout
stuff
out to
still
you,
airing.
brother.
The movie thing happening. I plan on getting a mixtape out here soon. So be looking out for that coming. I ain't forgot about my first love, you know what I'm saying? But man, just keeping my head on the swivel, man, and counting the blessings that's happening. Appreciative of
Facts.
because it could have been anywhere, you know what I'm saying? I could have been anywhere. And I want to congratulate you on 200, Joe. We did one. We did 100. Now we at 200, baby.
Facts.
Turn out the situation 2 times.
I love that energy.
Next
Word.
person I gotta introduce, man. We did some of the earlier episodes, and she was really the only one that really came through in the beginning when I moved to Minnesota. I got my people, my sister. I call her my sister, man. I love her to death. I got Miss Bree in the building. Miss Bree, talk to me, man. What's going on? How you feeling? I appreciate you as always. I know getting you away from the books is hard, but shout out to you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was on mute. But yes, I had to come out for this. I'm very proud of you. Hi, Shantae.
Hey Bree, how you doing?
Yes. Um, wow. I'm just here listening and soaking up some of the knowledge that y'all talking about.
Appreciate you as always, sister.
Yes.
All right, then I got my man. Hey, I'ma tell y'all, he be with the shit just as much as I do. He give you that knowledge all the way from the West Coast. I got my man Dolomite in the building. Dolomite, man, what's good? What's good?
Man, what's the motherfucking deal? Good
Hey
evening,
Dolomite.
motherfuckers and motherfuckers. How are y'all? It's Uncle Dolomite, the nigga that everybody know already, so I ain't even got to do all that introducing. Too much game podcast and all that good old shit. Just glad to fucking be here. I've been sleeping on this nigga couch for the longest and shit, so a motherfucker woke up just for the party and all that, just to eat free snacks and whatnot. Congratulations on 200, nigga. I'll be behind you soon.
I got my man, he co-hosts Measure of Men with me. I got my man Arce in the building. Arce, talk to me, brother.
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? My name is
Hello.
Arce, Arsenio Mass. Arce Podcast on all major platforms. Same thing as YouTube and patreon.com/Arce, man. Get exclusive things coming from me.
Hey, I be trying to tell people, you know you ain't somebody till you somebody when you get this man to come out, because this man be so busy doing his interviews and shit. I got my man Lamp. Lamp, man, talk to me, brother. How you feeling?
What's going on, brother? How's everybody doing, man? I don't want to just speak to one person. I got to speak to everybody. What's going on?
I laugh.
Best.
Hey,
All
Lamp.
to the good. All to the good.
Hey, man, first of all, congratulations on 200, man. That's a hell of an accomplishment, man. You've been putting in
Facts.
work, been following your page, so just wanted to stop through, man, offer my congratulations.
And I appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that. I got my New York people in the building. My New York people. Two of the co-hosts of the hottest Friday night Instagram podcast live you can possibly tap into. And they podcasts are just as dope. I got Miss Barbie and I got my man Styles. Well, I look like, talk to me, man. Styles, what up?
Year. Yeah, like, listen, 200 is an incredible feat. I don't care if you podcast in 5 days a week or a year. That's an incredible feat. Just to be able to wake up and actually say something poignant every day, you know. So I'm definitely tipping my hat to you. Good evening, beautiful people. You know.
Salute,
Hi.
Captain. Salute.
So yeah. 200 and many more, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Miss Barbie, what's going on? What's going on? The Let Me Touch You pod in the building.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Hi
Once
there.
again, big smash. Congratulations on 200. It's a huge accomplishment. What you're doing for the podcast community is amazing. The way you just bring all of us together and how we all blend and it works is all thanks to you. So I just wanted to thank you for what you're doing and keep up the great work.
My man came all the way from the sea to come holler at me, man. 8Mo92 podcast. My man Harrison, what's good, man? How you feeling?
Good, everybody. Give me 1 second. Sorry.
I ain't hear you. What you say?
I said, okay, my bad. What's good, everybody? My name is Harrison from the 8Mo92 podcast, where our motto is we always keep it 100 with you. I want to shout out my dog Smash 200 200. You know what I'm saying? You're doing it an extra more than us. So I'm so glad to have the chance to be on here with y'all and everybody else. So man, congrats to you. And I appreciate you know for listening to us and fucking with us.
All right, let's see. I got Miss Q Spot podcast in the building. Talk to me. How you feeling?
Hey y'all, bringing some love from down south in
Hello.
Arkansas. And I want to say hello to your beautiful queen. Got to definitely show her some love. Nice to finally meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm sorry my appearance is not whatever, so that's why I'm off camera. But anywho, I just want to say congratulations to you, Smash. And I just want to say thank you. I met you by way of my buddy Morio, and like from day one, I was hooked, and I'm grateful for the connections and for the lessons learned. Even though I tried to do a little too much too fast, I learned my lesson, so I'm slowing down and staying in my own lane, and you know, I'm gonna be up there with the rest of y'all, and everybody's gonna know my name around the world. But it's not just about the fame; it's about the impact. And I want to say that to you. People often overlook the package without listening to the message, and so keep doing what you're doing, and don't ever change.
My man from Out of Left Field podcast, man. I rock with them, man. So it's only right that he came through. Talk to me, man. How you feeling?
You know, I came through to show you some love. Congratulations on your 200. You know, South Philly, we in the building. Check us out. Out of Left Field Podcast or Left Podcast on all platforms.
Sharice, talk to me.
Podcast. Congratulations, Smash on 200 episodes. Clink, 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 clink. You was
Indeed.
real nigga from day one, and I just appreciate you answering my stupid questions and just helping me the way that you knew how, and I'll always appreciate that. And congratulations again. Oh, and check out my 200th episode in the year 20.
Yes.
DC, what up, man? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up?
Who was that? He said me.
Yes, sir.
Oh man, what's up, brother? I didn't know it's a lot of people in here, and I'm just happy to be here. I don't get out much, even though I'm on vacation. I told you I was gonna come out for you, brother, because we don't never stop. And plus, you rock with the Ravens, so I gotta fuck with you.
Big V, talk to me.
Oh man, you didn't forget about me. That's what's up. I appreciate it. Thank you, fam. Look, shouts out to the 200, and I wish you 2,000 more, man.
Yes.
Facts.
Yeah, time about.
We got my man EJ, the motherfucking DJ, in the building.
Big 200, boy. How you feeling?
Like $1 million, man.
I bet. Don't bet that shit.
I felt like I got married all over again.
Shantae, please keep that $1 million in the bank for his ass, please. Man. Please keep that $1 million in the bank. Please. Do not let him touch it. Do not let him touch it at all. It's off limits.
I got my man. I just got in tune with them over at the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. Shout out to you, brother. I appreciate you for coming through. Talk to me. Let me know how you feeling.
Man, I appreciate the invite, man. Big Smash, man. And like I said, man, I just came across Big Smash's podcast probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago, man. And I've been following his movement, man. And like I told him, man, he be dropping some gems, man. And a lot of people can learn a lot of stuff from what he's dropping. And what I like about Big Smash, on his little snippets on Instagram, he'll give you about a good 10 to 15 seconds of some knowledge, and then he'll break away. And then you'll be having yourself thinking like, oh, man, this cat's on to something. So, man, congratulations on your 200th episode, man. Continue to grind. And like you always say at the end of it, you can bet the house.
And last but not least, we got my man Germ, man. Frocast, the used to be #1 top 50. Nah, let me quit playing. But shout out to you, man. Go ahead on and talk to me, brother.
It'll be nice tonight, Smash, man. Congratulations on your 200. I don't know how you got all these people food in here, like you some gym dropper or whatever like that. Hey, well.
Hey,
you telling everybody.
Nobody say that now like you said that.
Hey, let's keep it a buck, man. On occasion, he will drop some gems.
Bro, but that man be regurgitating Dolomite lines, bro. Niggas in here talking about something, he be dropping gems. I'm like, is this the same Smash? Is this the same Smash we know? I was like, I'm thinking it's a different nigga.
Yeah.
But no, I'm just bullshitting. I just want to, like 200 is a feat. It's a lot of niggas didn't make it to 50. You know what I'm saying? You made it 200, you know what I'm saying? And that is a feat. So pat yourself on the back. It ain't easy coming up with content to make a show. And it's not. I mean, it's the times when you want to give up, but you don't. You keep pushing through, and that's a shout. But going forward, I want you to remember, it's quantity over quality, sir. No,
Facts.
You do quantity over quality. It's quality over quantity. That's what I want to say. Slow the fuck down. Don't be doing 9 shows a week, nigga. Fuck that shit.
She ain't gonna let me.
Yes, she will. Hey, I'm sure she wants you to do 1 show a week.
This lady here is behind this. You know what I'm saying? I just want y'all to know that. She wears the pants. But I appreciate you. So talk to me. You been here for quite a lot. So
Yeah, I have.
So how you feeling?
I feel great, and I am so happy for you. I'm happy for the show and all the many, extensions of the show. I have watched you just grow and flourish. I love being in the background here, and I just want to say hello to everybody. Some of these people, some of y'all, I've been on the show and got to work with y'all, got to hear y'all, got to know y'all, and I love y'all to death. I get to hear new people all the time that I am just amazed at, new podcasters that, not saying that y'all knew, but just knew that he's been working with, and I just get to be in the background listening, and I think y'all are just so dope, so amazing, and yeah, it's just good to, just good to be here somewhere in here for all of this amazing, amazing content, and just get to hear him talk about how he meets such amazing people all the time and work with such
I know.
amazing people.
All of y'all are dope.
Yeah, and I love
You
him.
guys
I
are
love him
dope
so
as
much.
well. Thank you so much.
I just love to see his growth. I love to see your growth. I should tell you, I love to see your growth, and I just love you. I love everything that you're doing. You always inspire me. Always looking up to you. Always in that student. Look up to you very much.
Oh,
So,
yo, it better get a
Get a
room out
room.
here.
Get a
congratulations
Oh, you talking
room.
about
the
so
200th
crazy.
episode.
God
So
damn.
adorable.
All
You
right,
about to
y'all.
get up out of here.
Hey,
Y'all,
go
everybody come
ahead,
over. Let's
leave them
go home.
alone.
Listen
Leave
to
them
that
two
thing.
alone. Leave them
Smash
two
about to
alone.
cry. Look at
Go
Smash.
ahead.
Look at me, look like Morris Chestnut and the best man over there. Got glasses.
Hey,
Oh
hey,
wow.
hey, hey.
Wouldn't
First
it
of
be, wouldn't it be
all,
great? Wouldn't it be great if she got pregnant
we
tonight
know
on the
the lengths
200th
that
episode?
Morris would go for his
Somebody
wife.
gonna get some booty
We
tonight.
seen the lengths that Morris would go for his woman. God damn it!
Yeah, facts.
Oh, my Jesus.
Man, if they got pregnant
When I
tonight,
go
wouldn't that be
somewhere else.
number 10?
Oh my, yeah, that'd be
Damn.
number 10. That would definitely be 10. Yeah,
10 what?
the 10th child.
Stop play tonight.
Yeah,
The
it's
10th
good.
child.
Ooh, that's a bar, y'all. Burning right there.
The
He's
who?
like, damn, I got 10?
Child.
Wait,
The 10
what?
child.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. See, the problem is I want 5 more. So,
Mm.
Damn. You really trying to bet the house.
I'm gonna tell you
So
now.
Shake your
That's gonna
shimmy
tell
then.
4 more baby mamas. 4 more baby mamas.
Bro, Shante, God damn.
I can't do 5 more.
Wow.
I got you for
okay,
one.
so y'all heard it here first. I get to go find 4 more baby mamas.
And y'all
Y'all
seen
heard
him
it
here
Definitely
first.
last.
heard that. I
When he
definitely
go
heard
find 4 more
that.
baby
I didn't
mamas.
hear that. You know, I told you earlier, brother, I don't indulge in other people's mess, so I didn't hear that like that. We just had this conversation earlier. No witness here. I'm blind.
Word,
I ain't gonna
I
lie
just
to you.
want to
I heard
say,
it.
he
man,
basically
honestly,
just said, I just plead the
I
fifth.
heard it.
I just want to
The
say
fifth.
each and every last one of y'all have impacted Bet the House in different ways, man. So I appreciate every last one of y'all, like, for real. I learned so much from listening to y'all platforms, and y'all, anytime I hit y'all, 9 times out of 10, y'all answer. Even if y'all at work, even if y'all
Vacation.
busy, even y'all know as soon as y'all get that yo, as soon as y'all get that yo message from me.
Hey, brother, I'm getting
Every
wings.
time
when
I
you hit me with that
every time I get that damn message, boy, I was like, oh shit, here we go. What the hell
That's
about
a
to
fucking
happen?
bat signal.
What the
I've
hell?
heard
Damn, that's
some of
the
those
that's the
answers,
third
too,
time
and
today.
it's like,
God
what?
damn.
Like, oh my God.
Right, they be like, damn, you
So
finna
nobody
record
else
again?
like
Damn.
You been questioning one night,
I
brother.
can't speak for the rest of them. I can't speak for the rest of them, but I'd be amazed. I'm like, yes, this nigga still know my name.
Facts. Man, I never thought that I would run into such good people, man. And a lot of y'all have been here before my struggles, during my struggles, and now. So shout out to y'all, man. Like, for real.
I shout out for you never quitting, bro.
Man, like,
Because I watched you
Smash.
stand up against a lot of odds, bro.
Facts.
Hold on, y'all.
And you never
Hold on,
let none
y'all.
of them shit
Let
stop
me
you.
find out he about to cry. Hold up.
I'm about to say,
hold
I
up.
was about to say, Smash. I see that voice drop. I was like, bro, don't you go ahead and start that
it's cracking. His
stuttering,
voice
your
cracking.
ass. Don't go start that crying shit. No, don't do it.
Now, I mean, if
Well,
y'all
I
want to
mean,
lighten
actually,
it
we
up,
are celebrating something to cry for, y'all.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
if we want to
Facts.
lighten
It
it
want to
up,
is.
see
It
a
is.
tear.
like,
No,
now all we gotta
One
do
lonely
is get them to
Denzel
stop
tear.
putting sugar in the spaghetti.
Actually, this ain't shit we see a lot. These positive tears.
Yep.
Crying positive.
And I guarantee you, all of us here will support it too.
Man, you better
Hey
know it.
man, look,
Fuck around and
there's
join
nothing
in.
wrong.
What's up,
There's
RC?
nothing wrong with crying.
Now
Okay?
don't all y'all start crying.
There's nothing
Everybody
wrong
can't
with
be in this
crying.
room crying.
This is a safe place. You can let it out. God damn it.
Then go ahead and shed a tear through them
I don't know.
glasses.
Some of
Go
these
ahead and
people
shed a tear
crazy,
through them
man. I don't
glasses,
know if
big
I can
baby.
shed a tear. They might not want to work with me.
Go ahead. Go right ahead. Go right ahead and shed a tear through them glasses.
This is a safe space. You can let it out. Okay.
Go ahead and shed a tear. Go ahead.
You can let it out here, but I
Nigga gonna put
guarantee
your
you
ass
it'll be
on
on Instagram in about an
Hey,
hour.
soon you go to
Put your ass on
Instagram.
You will be the new Bet the House clip for the week, but it's still a safe space.
Definitely.
I'm telling you.
I'm good.
Now,
The 15-second jewel drop.
ladies and gentlemen, this is Smash's night. Go ahead and shed the first tear, brother. Go ahead. Go right
Nah,
ahead.
man. See,
I'll
what
join.
happened was
Lead by example.
I didn't switch my left tear over to my right tear, my bank account, and it's all fucked up. So,
Oh, so now you managing your damn money. Now you want to manage your money. What happened to Bet the House? What happened to Bet the damn house? Shed the motherfucking tear.
Oh
That
yeah,
nigga won.
I cry in the comfort of my own home, though. Okay.
That shit sounded fake as hell. I cry.
I cried last night. Real deep.
Man, look.
It's your night, brother. We ain't gonna judge you. You cry first and put yourself on the clip. You ain't gonna have me out there.
It's your night, Big Smash. Go ahead and do it.
Pop some champagne, pop some beers.
It's like the roast of Big Smash tonight. We got to roast him for his 200.
Hey man, you know what? I took some and the fact that all y'all dope people out here, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to y'all. But I want to tell y'all something that I learned. And it's that everybody ain't gonna be for you.
Yeah.
True.
You just gotta make them for you. That's all. Give them the Kool-Aid eventually and they'll drink it.
Yep.
So
Seasons, reasons, and moments, bro.
So what's up with you? How you feeling? These are all very dope people. So
It's dopeness looking at dopeness right now.
Huh?
I feel big right now, man. Some of y'all is out here. I've only been doing this for a year, man. So I'm happy.
And make no mistake about it, we got a lot of greatness in the building. So I want to ask you,
it's like Black Emmys, man. I feel like I'm dressed for the occasion.
Right. I want to thank my mama.
I want to thank Susan from last night, but we ain't gonna talk about her.
All right, so look. Let me ask y'all a question. Since I got y'all here, how do y'all feel about loaning money?
Oh, here we go.
I don't loan it unless I don't want it back.
Here we go.
Here we
You know the shenanigans was coming. Y'all know the shenanigans.
I'm not loaning none of y'all money. By the way, I'm just saying.
I do. No, Ray. RC, you don't know the fucking story behind this. I already met the story already. I'm not about to.
I feel like this nigga just asked this question.
Oh shit! I can't wait to hear it.
How do y'all tell people what's y'all answer to people that ask about loaning money?
Smash.
Hell no.
I'm okay with loaning money. You know, the reason why I'm okay with it because you have to know who you're giving it to. You gotta know whether or not you gotta know yourself whether or not it's gonna actually be a loan or if you just finna give somebody some money. You see what I'm saying? So I know what I'm walking into, you know, beforehand. So I don't mind. And then I'm not a money person. So if I got it, you know, then I don't mind giving it. I don't mind.
Let me hold $1.
Hey, Dolomite, talk to me. How you feel about loaning money? You on mute.
You muted me, nigga. I ain't mute me.
I know. He be muting niggas all. He been muting niggas all night. I got muted 3 times.
Nigga, I don't.
Shout out to my man Lamp. Hold on. Lamp finna pop out. So Lamp, answer this question before you pop out, brother. I gotta get a question out you. How do you feel about loaning money?
He
He
gone.
already leave.
That sounds like a strong no.
That
Strong
probably
no.
is the answer.
A very
no.
strong no.
He bounced. He bounced
I
as
think
soon as
he
that
left.
topic came up. He was like, "I'm out."
He's like, loaning people money. Delete.
It's time to go.
All right, Dolomite, back
Man,
to you,
I
man.
got to cut them 3 boys.
Man,
I'm trying to get up out of here too.
I don't loan what I can't afford to give away. Cause 9 times out of 10, if I'm loaning it to you, it's cause
Right.
your ass ain't got it.
Yep.
Yep.
But
So
do
I
you
only
expect them
loan
to
it if
pay
I
you
don't
back?
expect it back. Huh?
What? You don't.
I only loan it if I don't expect it back. That's the
Mhm.
only
Ain't
way.
nothing wrong.
A good way to put it.
Exactly.
That's a good way to put it.
Basically, if you give it back,
I
it's a
actually
pleasant
got
surprise.
That's smart as hell.
less.
My man Styles, man, how you feel about loaning money, man?
All right, so basically, there's a cap on that. You know, like anything above $5, I'm with Dolomite. You know, but if you look at it, and it also depends on the person you're giving it to.
Exactly.
You know, you got to watch your circle. Like I give anybody in my circle bread, you know, and don't expect it back. So like Dolomite said, it's good to get it back, but you know, I don't expect it back.
Hey man, what you got?
Sorry, y'all. I'm in Chicago. I'm in Inglewood, Chicago at that.
Damn, yo, we
all parts of Chicago ain't like that.
Simply ball dropping, my man's. How you feel about loaning money?
Man, I'm like what Dolomite said, man. I mean, if I can give it to you and you get it, and I ain't gotta expect it back, then I would loan it. But it'd be a plus if I do get it back. But like a lot of y'all say, man, it depends on who you loan it to, man. You gotta watch your circle. Like you said, the people that's in my close knit circle, I ain't got no problem giving them no money. But it's the ones that come from the outside, be like, hey,
Not earlier. Me and DC was having a conversation, and he was saying that he wasn't gonna let. Okay, so y'all, I don't know if y'all know the story.
Ah, shit. Oh, come on,
Michael
man.
Jordan used to punk cats back in the day on the basketball team, on his team and shit. He used to punk. My man DC said that couldn't have been him.
I'm just saying, as a grown man, you shouldn't let nobody take your food in front of other people until you can't eat when you making millions of dollars. That just don't make sense to me. It just don't read as a grown man that you had no self-respect, that you ain't say something. Like this nigga sat with his head down on the table and didn't say a word. I don't care if you Michael Jordan or not. We grown men. You got to do something. We got to do something. I'm flicking a booger at you or something. Like, we can't just take my lunch and tell people not to feed me at the team facility, and I'm supposed to be all right with that. And nobody says nothing. Scottie Pippen's big long nose ass ain't said nothing, say nothing. Steve Kerr ass didn't say nothing. Nobody said nothing, B. Like this nigga got his whole lunch taken as a grown man and said nothing. That's where I stand. I'm not gonna
CDF, talk to me, man. He don't understand that that's Michael Jordan. That's the style of the team, goddammit.
That's a violation, though. That's not even.
That's a man called violation.
You going above and beyond. You get punched in the face like everybody else.
Yo, what I was gonna say was,
I'm good.
You gotta realize at the end of the day, like, yeah, he took that little food from you, whatever, on that tip. But if you would have retaliated or did any dumb shit, you'd have really lost your food. It's levels in that shit. Like, you know what I mean? It's
That's
like,
what I was saying. That's what I was saying. Like,
so let me ask you a question. So you gonna let him take your food?
Listen, bro. If I'm in
Hell to the no.
We ain't got no time for no excuses. You gonna let that man?
Hell to the no.
I want a championship.
From the team
So
5 minutes after it happened.
Hell to the no.
And Mike's life is gonna be completely different after that. Trust me.
Dog, let me tell you what.
NBA,
Dude sitting there with the lunch in his hand.
That sound like
Man, it ain't written in my contract that a nigga come take my food out my hand, out my mouth. You crazy. Nigga, if you sit up here tell me you gonna let that man take food out your whole mouth, literally, not figuratively, literally take food out your mouth, and you cool with that? No.
Let me ask a question.
So you gonna lose your contract?
Can I say something on this?
Let me ask
Fuck
a
that
question.
contract, man. It's a self-respect thing. Like you can't be a grown man
Can I
and
say
somebody take
something
the food
about
out
this?
your hand
Some niggas will retaliate and lose their contract, and
I ain't saying you gotta fight the nigga, but say something.
It's whichever
You
way you
can't sit there with
carry
your
it.
head. Man, he
Nah.
wasn't child, man. That nigga's head was on the table.
I don't know what
and
y'all
he was
forgetting.
crying.
What y'all forgetting is the niggas in the NBA, so he good enough to get signed somewhere else. You acting
Hey, like he wasn't no
you acting
sucker.
like because he hit Michael Jordan.
Hold on.
So y'all don't think? So time out, y'all. Y'all don't think Michael Jordan can get a nigga out? You don't think LeBron James can get a nigga out the league right now?
No,
Absolutely.
He can't get a nigga that's good enough to be in the NBA.
Man, you making excuses for this man. And he ain't Jesus, man. You ain't taking no food on my hand without somebody
I ain't
saying
making
something.
no excuses for that nigga. I don't give a fuck about
You might as well.
I'm just saying, like, something. He ain't even got to fight him. But to say something, like,
Yeah, you might as well let him fuck the
Facts.
So I want to
in
speak on
front
this
of
though
you.
real quick, though, right?
Here's the
front of
thing.
you.
I've seen basketball players, right, fuck up their contracts for less.
Right.
If you get out of pocket, and depending on where you're from, because remember, most basketball players, we coming from the hood. They could do it to me, and I'm gonna punch you right in your face and teach you a real lesson about life. You understand what I'm saying? I might live in a box after that, but you're not gonna do that. As a man, you're not gonna do that
That's
to
all
me.
I'm saying. No, I'm not saying that it was right or wrong. All I'm
It's
saying
Michael
is
Jordan, not Mike
you is
Tyson.
that carry it.
Exactly. That nigga got a peanut head, man. He ain't above nothing.
Some niggas would have said, "I'm going in this nigga mouth and fuck this league." I get that too.
You think he would have did that to Spreewell?
He wouldn't have did that to Charles Oakley.
Yeah, exactly. Or anybody on the New York squad, period. It wouldn't have happened.
I think Mike knew who to do that shit to, but he could have did it to whoever he wanted to.
So what's stopping him? What's stopping him from fucking your old lady then? If he's already taking food out your hand.
Whoa.
Exactly. In front of you. While
Boy,
making you
crossing the
watch.
line with this questions. God damn.
I'm saying since that
He must be a Virgo. He gotta be a Virgo, bro.
All right,
Let
me
gotta be a Virgo.
let me ask the ladies a question. Let me get them involved real quick.
Whoever said that, you for knowing that.
Barbie, Miss Q, and Miss Sharice, this is for y'all. Should and fellas can answer too, but I just wanted to get the ladies' perspective first. Should the relationship end if the romance does?
That's it depends. So if the romance ends and ain't nobody willing to do shit about it, then yes.
Okay.
And by romance, this is a hard one because I actually had an episode. My husband's not a romantic guy.
Does the time matter?
And I mean, I'm that, but if it's a sex thing and ain't nobody fucking, then yes.
I agree with her. I'm with her.
Hey, sis.
That's funny. That's funny.
Does the time matter though?
I say it's more about the intimacy aspect of it. Anybody can be romantic or do romantic gestures. It's about the intimacy, the deeper connection you have. And without going into too deep into my past marriage, the fire literally burnt out. It wasn't even on smoke left. We were literally just coexisting with each other. And it was like, we knew when it was over. We kept trying to put little sticks on the fire. And When you stop wanting to sleep in the same space, when you stop wanting to even talk to that person, yeah, it's time to bounce, both of y'all.
And then that makes me think of something else. Like if both of us, if the relationship, if the romance and the sex and everything and the intimacy in our relationship has died and we're both out screwing other people, we should just not be together. What's the point of coming home to somebody when both of you have mutually said that it's, all works are dead?
I agree with Sharice.
Because you already built something with somebody. You just using the other person to get past something that caused a bigger hindrance in your relationship. It's just sex. Everything else works fine. Everything else works fine.
Hold on. Let's get Barbie in real quick.
Can I,
Barbie, what was you saying?
Can I say something real quick, yo?
Hold on. Let me hear what Miss Barbie was saying. She was
I
saying
was
something.
saying I agree with Sharice. You know, once everything is gone and no one is willing to work on it, it's time to let go. There's times that you're in a relationship and you're stuck there because you're comfortable. It's what you know. So you kind of get used to the routine. I remember one time I was in a relationship and it felt like that we were roommates more than we were in a relationship. And it was because we were together for so long, we didn't want to let go. But sometimes, you know, when it's done and over with and you just try and try and try, and if you give it your all and your partner's giving it their all and you see there's nothing left, it's definitely time to let go.
So basically what y'all saying, ladies, is majority of y'all relationships have ended because the sex was dead.
For me, it was more than the sex. Sex is not a huge deal for me. I like intimacy and love languages shown in different ways. He wasn't willing to even try anymore because he, for one, didn't want to be a husband. He didn't let me know till later in the marriage that he had commitment, monogamous commitment issues, period. When we got married, he thought he was ready. Now, I can't put all the blame on him because I went into marriage with rose-colored glasses too. And so I wasn't the best wife. However, I was trying. But after some things transpired in our marriage, I stopped trying. And so this Chinese wall just got bigger and bigger and bigger.
Wow.
Now, I will say, I learned the very hard way. It's easier said than done. A lot of people encourage me to leave, just leave. But because of my situation at the time, money, health, and other things, it was easier said than done just to leave. So that's my story. You know, people can say I made excuses, but until you are living somebody else's life, you really don't know.
Interesting.
Exactly.
And
Yeah,
I say
and
this,
for me, when it comes to sex isn't a big deal for me when it comes to relationship. To me, that's a plus in a relationship because you can be in a relationship with someone that gives you the greatest sex, but communication stuff, you know, everything else doesn't fall into place. So sex is just a plus for me. I was in a relationship with someone for 8 years that the sex was mediocre, and I was okay with it because everything else, you know, met my expectations.
but you was getting some form of pleasure though. So, but I mean, you still was having,
Yeah.
but you, like you said, it's not a big deal to you, but it seems to me, you know, listening to y'all talk is like something ain't right. The fire's going somewhere in your relationship. And how did it get to that point where that fire left? Like, what's
Well,
going on?
here's what I feel about it. I mean, because my husband's probably gonna cringe, but you know, 20 years I'm fucking okay. But my thing is for me personally, you know, sex is a big deal, and I feel like it may not be a deal breaker to the point where if you're, you know, if you are having problems or there's something going on that, you know, I'm not willing to work on it. But for me, in my mind, if the sex and the romance and the intimacy is going, that is a symptom. It's not the problem. So there's something there that is wrong that needs to get dealt with, because you can be physically attracted to a person all day and all night. But if you look at that person and you're like, oh, you trash, you know, like your personality is trash, then you're not going to be inclined to be intimate with that person. So if there's a breakdown in the romance in a relationship, then there needs to be an investigation into what the root cause is of that particular symptom.
Well, that conversation needs to be had. I mean, that's what I'm saying. When you're in a relationship, even if you're dating, I mean, the communication, y'all got to have the open line of communication. So if something does go in a little law, you're trying to figure out before, like you said, it becomes a symptom. So the conversation got to be had that, hey, we used to do it this way, then all of a sudden things just stop. Why did it get to this point? So, I mean, I'm not blaming the husband or the wife, but that's a conversation that needs to be had between the two of you so it won't. You know, you got to put out the fire before it gets huge. And then once it gets huge, it gets out of control, and then you got no control over it. And then shit, you done exhausted everything, and now you're in the situation that you're in. Somebody got to leave. He ain't fucking no more. I'm going out. I'm gonna go get me some dick and all that shit, and things just go haywire.
Yep, exactly. But but conversation happens and nothing is improved, then it may be time to move on.
Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3. I got about 6 married men in here, right? So I can ask this question. Y'all ready?
Go ahead.
Y'all know the shenanigans was coming. Okay, the question is, and anybody can answer this. Why does the ring not get respected?
Meaning what?
By who?
Just
Meaning what?
period.
Okay. I'll jump on that.
Just
right
period.
quick.
Can I jump on that? Yeah, I'll go next.
All right. I've been married for 19 years, 20 years. Damn, 20 years. My bad. And we've been together for 23.
Congratulations.
Thank you, man.
Congratulations.
And appreciate that. And the ring never meant anything from the beginning till now. The ring is only something for the woman to show how much the man loves her. That's all that is, yo. It's just for women to show off how much their man loves them. That's it. Period.
But I say,
EJ.
I was gonna say, I feel like it's just like marriage. You know, you can we was talking about basketball earlier. The draft ain't the most important part of the NBA. It's what you do in between. And so the ring is the same thing. I just think it's just a showcase. But I mean, it's what you do off the scenes, it's what you don't project. I mean, what you don't tell people is what you do everything for that. So you got everybody who chase, like, let's say the wedding or the proposal or that, and then that's the end game. And then don't nobody really put no work into, like, how did somebody stay married for somebody for 60, 70 years? Because, you know, I'm listening to, like, some of the shit, you know, people complain about, well, it's not good now, or this person don't want to try. Well, you shouldn't have got married in the first place if you was gonna get to a point, where either one of y'all was like, I'm good and gone and done, because it seemed like neither one of y'all good with commitment, because when you do that, it's supposed to be to better or worse, till death do you part. So you mean you're not doing your research in general, you just thought with the marriage and love and everything would conquer all. Well, love don't pay the bills, and eventually, just like, you know, parents or whoever, you get tired of motherfuckers, so you're not gonna have that same enthusiasm. You're not gonna have that same enthusiasm for somebody, but you put more emphasis in the title, the name, whatever it is, like it's just like the ring. But you don't put that much effort into talking to that motherfucker that's at the funeral that was with somebody for 70 years, because 9 times out of 10, they had a second family, they had this, or they had that, but they realized that once they said they do, that this means the end game. And it's the same with the ring. I can buy you $50 ring. It shouldn't really matter if I buy you that or a $3,000 Vera Wayne ring. Are you really built up for when this shit go bad and I want to put a bullet in your head, that some way we get back to a standard of reconcilability, and on top of that, know that I'm not going to be in love with you for the rest of my life, but also realize, but I'm going to still be with you for the rest of my life, even if we just get to that point where we quote unquote roommates, you said, for better or for worse. So that's what I think it is. I think people just, like I said, it's the draft. Niggas get to the draft and cry, but then they suck, not realizing that's not the end game. That's just a stepping stool, you know?
Yeah, I mean that you broke that off real nice. And another thing behind it, I've been with my wife for 24 years. We've been married for 18, and my ring hasn't been off my hand for the 18 years because I was hooping and I jammed my knuckle and it won't come off. But the ring is a sign of, all that is a sign of commitment, right? But you can look on the flip side because of the tradition, right? It's traditional to get married, wear your ring, show it off, and things like that. But then you, like Big Smash, but you can look at it on the flip side. When, as a married man, and you go out with a ring, it attracts females to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, now we getting to the root of the question.
The ring
And the
is
reason-
definitely
that's what I
an
thought he was asking.
attraction.
Yeah. So you're beating around the bush. I'm going in like Trey Songz head first. So the thing about it is the ring, when you're out, women see that ring, they're more attracted to you. And the reason being is because you're in a committed relationship and they ain't got
That's what I was
No
getting at.
strings
That's why I
attached.
asked the question.
Exactly. There's no strings attached if she comes on board. So she knows her place and she ain't got to deal with you because you know you got to go home to your wife. So it's, women see that.
Some women, guys,
Like,
some.
wow.
Some, not all.
Hold on, Miss Barbie, go ahead.
Yo, so
I
Smash,
said
that's what I
some
was
women,
saying.
not all.
We're not saying all women. We just saying, the masses. It's the masses of women that are
It's a big ass number of women.
It's the
But-
percentage.
It's a big ass number.
I agree, but I think you have the reason wrong. A lot of women are attracted to men who are wearing wedding rings. Well, first and foremost, I'm backtrack. I don't have a wedding ring. Me and my husband, no rings, no wedding, no reception. I called my mama after it was done and said, "Mom, I'm married." And it was because the pomp and circumstance didn't matter. I just wanted to be with my person. But back to what we were talking about
God
is,
bless you, ma'am.
thank you. The reason why women are attracted to men with wedding bands is not because there's no strings attached, because those are some of the craziest women to get rid of, is the ones who came after you because you had on a wedding ring. They're after you because you're marriage material. Now, the fact that you're married to somebody else does not matter. They're just looking at, damn, somebody married him.
No,
I can't find a man, so I'm gonna go after somebody I know marriage material.
I think
So
it's
they
really
going-
thing for people
going off of it
who
based
still
off of the-
support it. Like you just do it because it's something. It's a challenge. It's like it's the same way when if you dating, you ain't gotta be married. If you see somebody with somebody, like I can go get her. That's just from a standpoint of ego. It's not really the commitment, anything. It's the ego, because in order to fuck with somebody who married, you got to say that I can do that. So that means you got to put yourself in an egotistical state and be like, I know I can do that. So it's not, it's a form of competitiveness. Like, I bet you I'm this, I can get this man to do that, because you put something about yourself of value so much and you got to see it. I.e., I'm grown as fuck. I'm 31. I still steal if I can. If I'm gonna get away with it. Why? Because I love the rush of it, just knowing I can do it. Just to see how good my mind is of scheming and seeing where that is and doing it, because there's no other thrill than the adrenaline, like, oh shit, I could get caught. So I don't steal, of course, before people, I don't steal, but I'm just saying.
I'm about to say, watch Harrison when he comes into the store.
Allegedly.
Put out that alert.
That was like to be able to walk into like Walmart or wherever and then be like, okay, that camera right there, and then walk out like, and then hope you don't get caught. And then you don't get caught. That's the adrenaline rush. You keep doing it. You only stop when you get caught. Like, man, I should have did better. But if you never got caught, you keep stealing. So it's like an ego thing.
But I think there's a whole other
Styles. Talk to me.
Yeah, there's that side to it, absolutely. But then there's also the side to it where the woman isn't ready for a commitment. You already locked down. I don't have to worry about you calling me tonight or tomorrow. I'm good, and then we'll link up after that. You understand what I'm saying? So, and also she's going based off of the assumption that this nigga is not toxic because he has a ring on. You know what I mean? Like, he's not necessarily marriage material. He just happens to be married. You know what I mean? So there's a couple of sides to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think all the points
Wait a
are valid.
second.
I was
think
trying
we
to
all
ask
missing
you,
something
man,
really
what you were
important.
basing the question on, but I guess that's what you were saying. Like, the females don't respect the man with a ring. That's what
I think in that instance, a lot of married men don't respect the ring. So it ain't just females.
You mean so you mean in terms of like saying like just cheating wise, or like what you saying don't respect the ring?
Like, a lot of people don't care if you married or not. They don't care. You know, they still gonna shoot their shot regardless.
Yeah, I mean, that's just scandalous times, man. So it's gonna be always gonna be people that's gonna screw that line. You know what I mean?
I want to jump in real quick, if y'all don't mind.
Go ahead.
I want to speak to something Harrison said earlier about it's a thrill of it. back in my day before I got married,
Wow, back
I
in my
was
day.
usually the one approached by the guy. And once I found out he was married, there was something within me was like, I don't care. Yes, I knew it was wrong. Yes, I feel like I still have hell to pay for all the shit that I did.
Still
That's
had it.
neither here nor there.
Still
But
had it.
anyway,
Yeah.
it was a thrill. Like I was one of those people that was low key in my city. Like people didn't know me unless you knew me. You know,
You lived in, huh?
Oh yeah.
You was out there getting it in, huh?
I was in my house, like I'm just playing. And not to say, and again, I'm still not proud of what I did, but I felt like if he didn't care, why should I care? That was my mindset at the time, but that was in my early 20s. But that's neither here nor
I was
there.
about to say that's how we are when we young.
You was in your
There's always
20s.
been
You was
kids
in
that
your early
line.
20s out there doing that stuff, and it really didn't bother you. You know what I'm saying? But as you get older, like I told my wife, I'm 49 years old, right? So with me, if something ever happens between our marriage, I can't start back over. I can't go back down that road. It's too much. It's so I can't start. You know. So
Hold on. I just want to say I got Miss Power of Lipstick, Miss Queen Elevation just popping in with us. We talking about why does the ring not get respected? You got some thoughts on that?
Why does the ring not get respected?
Right.
Woo, that's
Yeah.
a hot one right there.
On guard, Smash.
It's just it's just the people don't have a lot of respect for people. Rather fuck your marriage up. It's so many.
Yeah.
But I
It's
think
so-
I
so I
hold the
turn my
person
clippers off for a
wearing
moment.
the ring more accountable than the person who's trying to disrespect the ring.
Yeah,
You
that's
see what I'm
like people
saying?
saying.
I feel like when you put that ring on, you are supposed to know. You are supposed to have a level of respect for yourself, the
Thank you.
person that you're wearing this ring for, and the ring itself, whatever it is. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna hold the person wearing the ring more accountable.
Exactly.
Because I get people that
go off
approach
the-
me on a regular basis.
Because-
but when I tell you I'm married, that's what the fuck
Who
it
be
is.
approaching you?
Right,
Don't
because
worry
it's
about
just
it.
like
That's
you
what
said.
it's
It's a symbol.
It's like Smash, don't make
See, this is what I'm talking about right here. This is
But
what I'm
when
talking
I
about
say-
right here.
When
Word
I
is
say
bond.
that I'm married, I'm fucking married. Period. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
because it's a symbol. It's what we put into it, right?
Hold on,
if you feel like that this ring is so important to you,
I got
it means that
another
bond.
very, very special, important person that just popped in. We got the CEO of Grind City Media TV just popping in, Miss K Bay. What's going on, Miss K Bay? Talk to me. How you feeling?
Peace.
If
Where
you
she
can hear
at?
me. Can you hear me?
Can't hear you. But I just want to touch on something that your wife said. Look, the thing about what all out of left field said, man, it ain't about the people trying to fuck your marriage up. You'll fuck your own marriage up.
Absolutely.
That's
or you
easy.
don't allow somebody to do it for you. If you give them a knife, they gonna stab you.
I just want to know who be trying to talk to you. That's all.
I will say, I'll
Smash. Not tonight, dog.
Not personal.
Leave it
Smash,
alone.
Not personal. Smash.
Shit.
They for themselves,
Yeah,
let
you can
alone
totally
your
down
Leave
it.
it
So
alone.
check it. Can I say something
Leave
real
it
quick though?
alone, man.
Hold on. Queen,
Can I say something real quick though, y'all?
Of course.
You definitely the most accountable because you're the one in the marriage. I definitely agree with you on that. I'm just saying that the climate of the world today, man. Even
So can I say something real fast?
You're up against something. That's all I'm saying. I mean, I'm
So when you talking,
married for
when we
5
talking
years.
about this, right? When we talking about this, right? So this the thing. This the analogy that I use. You got to think about it, right? I live in Chicago. I drive down Michigan Avenue in the hundreds. You know what I'm saying? We see prostitution areas where we like, what the fuck is this chick doing here every fucking day, right? Why would I continue to go to somewhere every fucking day unless I'm eating at that location? So, with the respect on that situation is these women are going because the niggas are going. Or the niggas are going because the women are going. It's simple as that. At the end of the day, that ring is what it is. But if they done had 14 married motherfuckers, what's to stop them to getting 15?
Motherfuckers, yeah, you
It's just like with the niggas that yell out the cars and they be like, "What up, baby?" Apparently, he picked a bitch up like that.
The ring don't stop humans from being humans, man.
That part.
I like that.
For one, the people who have the ring czar own your loyalty belongs to each other. So, like the wife said, you fuck your own marriage up. And in this day and age, like one of you guys said, I don't know your name. In this day and age, we have absolutely no respect for ourselves. So how the hell you expect for somebody to respect you?
Yeah.
Copy.
I mean, being married, you got to respect yourself. I mean, you got married for a reason. You know what I'm saying? It's not just a show. You know what I'm saying? You got married for a reason. But if you don't love yourself and don't respect yourself, and you go out there and do that dumb shit, you gotta take the consequences that come to you. And like out of left field said, I mean, people are trying to fuck your marriage up, but it's the people that are married that are fucking their own marriages up.
Yep.
DC, talk to me. What you thinking?
Man, it's a lot of places. I mean, like I was listening to what the sister said about the. Man, I didn't say so much, but I don't know about people fucking your marriage up because you can only let people do what they gonna do. So I mean, if a motherfucker can't fuck your marriage up because it's solid, then they can't fuck it up. Like the only way you gonna slip up and lose your spot is if you give it up.
Exactly.
That's just how it is. Like you can't give up something that you want. I mean, somebody can't take something if you don't take to it. So I don't believe that somebody can take some shit unless you're giving it up. You know what I mean? If that's your spot, you know that's your spot. You standing there and you playing bouncer on it, you can't lose. But as soon as you try to do all that other shit, you gonna lose. So
Big V, what you thinking?
That's just how I feel about it.
Oh, me? Oh man. Cool. Look, y'all trying to get people in trouble, man. Like all this marriage stuff, y'all be cool. Be cool.
It's just good
Y'all trying to get
conversation.
shit. Y'all trying to get. No, Big Smash get in trouble every night after these conversations. Y'all stop it now. Cut it out now.
He ain't lying. He is not lying.
Hey, I'm glad.
But as far as people not respecting the ring, I
Don't
think
feel bad, King, because I'm with you. I get in trouble after every last one of these motherfuckers.
I think the crux of
Vince, real quick question. Real quick question, Vince. I'm glad that you brought that up because as podcasters, right? Everybody that's a podcaster that's in a relationship or a marriage, right? And you come on and you give people your content and you break things down the way that we're breaking it down now. And y'all said that a lot of people, I don't know if y'all jokingly saying this, but you get in trouble after you do your podcast because you got to go answer to your significant other, right?
Yeah.
When you're podcasting, your partner should understand you're just providing content and conversation to the masses.
I
right?
get in trouble after every episode. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Yeah, but when them doors close is when you
That sounds like that makes a lot of sense. but
Okay,
then
now we talking. Now we talking. Now you
We
see
got-
me. This is
you can't
this is the
always-
exact same reason I'm in the shed. Okay, this is my
Hold on,
shed.
hold on.
All
All
right.
right, so I got Miss CEO, Miss K Bay back in the building. She can finally hear us now. Now we can't hear you. You on mute.
You on mute.
You on mute.
You're on mute. You're on mute.
Greetings, everybody. Greetings.
Greetings.
How y'all feeling, man?
Good. How about you?
Oh man, if y'all knew what I went through to get on this thing with you all tonight, first of all, congratulations, Better House. Congratulations on your accomplishment, your achievements. This is dope. You got a lot of people on here. I'm super proud of you guys. Absolutely super. Ain't nobody looking at you. Get out of here. Okay. Oh, you got to clock out. Well, get the hell out then. Shoot, I'm trying to do something. I'm telling y'all, what I went through to get on this thing. I'm just driving to work and everything, but I'm here. I came on to tell you guys congratulations and see all you beautiful people. I don't know what you all do yet, but hopefully we can all kind of, I see you working, bro. I need a lineup, fam. What's good? I need to
Come
sell.
see me. Come
Produce
see me.
Brown.
6848 South Ashland.
I got you, family. When I'm in
6848
town, I'm
South
coming to
Ashland.
see you. I see you. But shout out to all
Let's
you
do it.
entrepreneurs, man. Shout out to all you guys doing your thing. It's impressive. It's impressive. I love what you're doing. And you're just showing the fact that we can do this together. We can.
Yep. Oh.
No big eyes, no little you.
Yeah,
Somebody had to clock out.
it gets,
I ain't done. The thing done did something, y'all. Oh, there we go. All right, I think I'm back. Look, I'm usually in my studio where all this
He's
stuff is always
multitasking
set
right
up.
now.
Where I go? Who rap? Me?
Yeah, we know you rap, and she get down too, man. She get down.
Oh,
She
y'all
get
can't
down,
get a
man.
16 right now. Y'all ain't even right. See, y'all ain't even right. Cause see, I'm at work and these little mice, there's mice in this house, y'all. Just mice here. They trying to bite at my little left ear, my left ear. I'm scared. I gotta go. I'm running to the side, up the step of dash show. This is 16 from the brain. Bye, Travis. See you in the morning, man. I got to have it. So give me the MIC so I can rock it. G, my name is K Bay, representing Grind City.
So what do you think about this?
That was weak. All right, finally I can sit down. Peace, y'all. What's the conversation? What we talking about?
We talk about why the ring don't get respected.
Why the ring don't get respected?
Yeah.
As in marriage?
Yep.
Okay. May I offer my opinion?
Go ahead.
Well, I think one reason why the ring doesn't get respected is because the situation probably didn't have a lot of respect before the ring was placed in it. If you walk into a situation that doesn't have the level of respect required for a ring, then a ring is just a piece of jewelry. It doesn't represent anything. I've seen people commonly law married for 25 years and never had a ring that got more respect for people who have the ring in the paper, right? So we have to make sure that, first of all, we have the ultimate respect for ourselves, because if we have the ultimate respect for ourselves, then we're not going to step into a situation that's going to devalue us. Putting a ring on it doesn't add value to you. It just says, I see you as a piece of my property. And that's why the ring has lost its luster.
Yep.
Wow. In my opinion, back in the day, when a brother got a ring, he went through some things to get that ring. It cost him some finance. He had to hustle and bustle to get that ring. Now, Muzz is going to get dope money and buying rings like they gold teeth. There's no value to that. So there has to be value in the relationship first before a ring is put into it. And it has to be something that is not only respected by you, but the ones around you.
Yes.
People don't understand that about marriage.
All substance.
Exactly. If you are in a relationship and your friends don't respect your relationship, you either are in the wrong relationship or you have the wrong friends. Your choice, but you need to figure that out, because there's no way you're going to disrespect my mate. It's not going to happen. You can't curse around my mate. There are certain things that you cannot do around my mate, because that is my love. And you must respect that. So I think, when we put value to a trinket, that says a whole thing about where we see our worth. So we start peeling back the layers of where we find worth. You could go.
I was saying the same thing. It's a symbol. It's what we put into it.
Right.
That's all it
Exactly.
is. So if you feel like somebody's giving you a symbol of their love, that's fine. That's great. But at the same time, if you're
But are you willing to accept it and live up to that symbol?
Yes, true.
Yep.
Very, very true. You can't just hand them out like that. You can't.
You can't.
You know what I'm saying?
And even if somebody waits, let's take a scenario where a brother or a sister have been in a relationship for 20 years, but in that 20 years, she got 5 children by 7 different people. in that 20 years. And he's went out and he's been unfaithful. So I've waited 20 years for this ring, but what damage have I done within that 20 years? That brings down the value of the trinket. Well, I might as well give her a ring. She done sat through all
Well,
my
you
crap.
said it right. It's a trinket.
It's a
You said
trinket.
it just right.
Or
That's all it
what
is.
what about the man just giving the woman a ring, like you said just now, as a piece of property? I was given a ring. I was with my I was with my kid's dad for umpteen years, right? And it wasn't until like I had it and I was getting ready to leave him. And he proposed to me. And I thought that it was gonna be better. But at the end of the day, he just didn't want me to leave. That ring was so that other people, it's like a repellent. It was like a man repellent. And I had to pay attention to that.
You have to know the reasoning, right? Ask these questions of your mate, right? We get scared to get deep with these questions. Oh, I love you. What is love?
Right.
How much do you love you?
Right.
Because if I don't see your love for self, there's no way I can truly believe that you love me high enough for my standards. See, we've lowered our standards. It's been the problem for a very long time. We've tolerated things from one another that we should not tolerate. We have not put a high enough standard on each other. And I'm not talking about monetary gain. I'm not talking about, oh, well, he don't make enough money or she don't do this. Is you clean? Or are you tolerating triflingness? Because if you're tolerating triflingness, you're going to have triflingness in every aspect of your relationship, not just the bathroom and the kitchen.
Yeah. And I like oh, I'm sorry. I cut somebody off. Who was going?
Yeah, like I said, that's that communication, that open lines of communication. These are the conversations that need to be had in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because without that communication, you lose something. And when you lose something,
I believe communication is key to everything in life. If we can't talk, we can't walk. If we can't talk, we can't run. If we can't talk, it's not going to happen. Period. Communication is the first thing.
I also think on top of that is acceptance. What if your partner that's been with you for 15 years decides to cheat on you? What are you going to do? Are you going to accept it or are you going to walk away? But you got to understand that person has been with you for that long and they got mad kids with you. You know what I'm saying?
These are choices. These are choices. You can have a million
It
kids with
honestly,
me.
it honestly, it honestly is what have I got in all those years? Where's my progress at? What am I losing really?
And what didn't I communicate to you? Again, communication is the relationship. If I was with you for 16 years and then I needed to cheat, I failed to properly communicate to you that I am not getting something or I need something else that you may not be able to give me. That's not your fault. It's just that I need to go get this. Now, here is your choice. Deal with me going to go get this.
How long do we accept that is my question. Like, that happens.
That's personal in my opinion. But
now,
I
that's
do
a
believe
personal
once
situation.
you
Yes.
start to accept
all pipes got pressure.
The thing is you
all pipes will bust.
What if you communicate it and it just doesn't work? It don't happen.
EJ, what you thinking, man?
I'm 8 years married in, 13 years with this woman. Hey, I'm telling you right now, I'm getting all type of advice right now, so I'm good. But I do believe what CDF said. It's a
you got some dishes. Oops, sorry.
It's a climate out there to where people are just basically not afraid to shoot their shot for some reason. I'm not sure what it is, but I do believe in respect. That's the key thing to marriage is respect and communication. That's two main things is actually respect and communication.
And I hear a lot of, not to cut you off, EJ, I'm sorry.
No, you good.
I hear a lot of 15 years, 8 years. We human. So I feel like at some point there's going to be some disconnect somewhere. Yeah. And communication is the key.
Yeah.
But my problem is, and what I see a lot of us today, we ain't making it that far. We don't get as far as 5 years. We don't get as far as 8 years, 15 years.
May
Coming through the
I
door, you're
may I
getting
also
rings
just
and
Well, I
weddings
honestly
and
think
things
that
like
is.
that, and there's no true commitment. There's
Can
no real.
can I answer that
I
though?
honestly think I honestly think that is because
Hold
most
on.
marriages of today is about a popularity contest.
True.
It's
But
about
can
a
I answer?
popularity contest. You put
Can I answer that
two
though?
prom king and prom queen together, and they popular now.
But
But
can
They
can
don't.
I?
That don't mean they match. That don't mean they happening.
Let me
Right
answer that
now,
one though. What you just said, Shantae.
they got all these years in. You know what I mean? So we gotta salute that all these people on this line because I got
Facts.
14 in
Facts.
with mine. So I've been married for 5 years tomorrow. So
congratulations.
salute to that.
Shout out to you, brother.
Congratulations. Happy anniversary.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
But
thank you. But at the end of the day, those periods
Congratulations.
come. You dig me? When you got them long-term joints, like to go back to what some of y'all was saying at the beginning, like those periods come. You gotta get through those periods.
Yeah.
You
That's
have
how
to
you
learn
get
how to
the
recycle.
you
People don't
can't get
understand how to
Right.
recycle. You have to learn how to recycle your love. This is a very
But not
important
only
thing
that,
that people don't understand.
Yeah.
It's
but
not
That's
just
why.
about
All based
something
on
getting boring or
self-respect.
And
dry.
that's right because
Hold on.
that's why there's a diamond year, a copper year,
right.
whatever year after 10, 12, 15, whatever that is. You know what I'm saying? There's
And
every
you're
year
not
there's
gonna
supposed to
get to
be
them. You're
a
not like
renewance
15,
of
Yeah.
love.
3 years
But
Yeah,
let
ago.
me go ahead
and
and
you
then
have to learn the growth in your partner and in
right.
yourself, but mostly in your partner. That when it's time to recycle, you don't recycle and do the same thing that you did before. It has to be some growth. There has to be a level that you step up
Yes.
into
Yes.
what's next so that that relationship can continue to grow. Or you will become stagnant for 20 years and you look around and not only have your relationship not grown, your life hasn't moved in 20 years. You're doing the exact same thing you were doing 20 years ago, and that is dangerous. And that's where the boredom can set in, and that's where the cheating sets in because we're not growing. Sometimes you grow together, but as individuals, you should always be growing, always. And if your mate is afraid of that, you're probably with the wrong person. You have to be honest with your mate and say, I'm growing this way. Now you have the option and the choice to grow with me or grow a separate way. But I just know that we need to be growing, and trustfully, we can keep that bridge. I've been with my mate for 6 years, and it has not been easy, but we keep growing and we keep challenging each other to say, hey, this is something that's not good for us. This is not good for our relationship. Now, together we can say collectively we're going to work to change it. But as an individual, I'm going to change that about myself first, because at the end of the day, whether you're with me or not, I need to do that growth. Yeah. I need to do that change. And I think what occurs is we get so busy getting this type of advice, all of us talking, and this is beautiful, but we start putting our problems on this social media and putting it out there where all these people that don't have anything to do with our personal relationships dropping advice and dropping jewels, and we got to flash and take, like you said, popularity contest. We got to flash and show how happy we are. Or really what you're doing is you're putting blood in the water for the snakes, because if you're truly happy, you ain't got to post that. You just kind of skip along, hold hands, and be happy. Somebody will notice it. Mostly happy people.
I'm
Misery.
gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this, and I gotta leave. I'm gonna say this, and I
Yeah,
gotta
I'm
leave.
finna get ready to close it down
Nah,
anyway.
you good. But I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna leave because
my wife on the gram one time, so nobody in this room ever seen
right.
my wife. So
Hold
But
on.
a lot of people,
Go
but
ahead,
a lot of
EJ.
people need. No, that's cool. But a lot of people need to understand as well too. Is just like what K-Bay said, but she was also is actually extra as well too. And this is the one thing I have not heard in this group that I believe that I've learned. Marriage is work.
Oh yeah.
It's a full-time job.
100%.
It's a full-time job that you don't get paid for.
And one
You
thing
get
that
paid, but
I'm glad you said that, EJ. And one thing, like I said, I've been with my wife for 24 years. We've been married.
Congratulations.
It's work.
I appreciate that. But the thing about it, you got to ask yourself, how did you get to that 5 year? How did you get to that?
You
10?
worked. You
How did
worked.
So you
You
put
worked.
and I
It's
tell
work.
all married people, this is what I tell them. there's nothing out in the street but the devil and his people.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to take heed to a lot of things. And like EJ said, it's the work that you put in. You got to understand, how did I get to 5 years in marriage? How did I get to 10 years? How did I get to 15 years? How did I get to that 20 years? You know,
how much work did you do for yourself, brother? To get to this 20 years, how much work did you do in self before you put in the rest of the work in the marriage?
Man, I did.
Oh, but see, that's just it. When you're in there for 20 years, you're doing work in yourself and in the marriage.
Absolutely.
In marriage. In marriage. Yep.
You got to do that at the same time.
That's what I was going to say, is that it's a constant job to make sure that
it's a multitask.
The person that you're with are always, when you grow together and you reach different phases of your life, you're touching the pulse of your marriage and saying, okay, what are we doing? What do we have here? We are so used to being able to cut people loose when they start to grow and change and morph, and our relationships can morph into something else. And over the past 23 years, going on 24, that I've been with my husband, I have seen him grow into different people. And a lot of people just don't have the patience that was needed when they entered into the marriage.
And there it is right there. That's the answer to your statement right there, Shantae.
That's the word.
That's the answer to your statement that you said earlier. Why people don't last like till 5 years. Because they don't want to work and they don't have, and they ran out of the patience.
All right, y'all.
They ran out of patience to work.
Thank you for letting me be a part of this.
I just want to say,
I salute you.
I just want to say, man, I appreciate all of y'all. I'm gonna give my final thoughts after you guys. This segment is called Final Thoughts. It could be whatever. You know, I know people gotta go, so we gonna make it. I'm gonna start with my man Simply Ball Dropping. Final thoughts.
And my final thoughts on this, man. I appreciate the camaraderie. I appreciate you having me on. And like I said, continue to do what you continue to do, the impact in this podcast thing. And for all the people that, you know, I just affiliated with and I see your faces, I'm following y'all's movement. And like I tell people, when I follow your movement, I follow your movement, man. So, you know, like people like spamming your likes and comments and stuff, I'm that dude. Because I learn a lot.
Ah, shit.
So if y'all see that Simply Ball Drop and like your thing and commenting on it, because I'm totally engaged on what you guys are doing. And I learn a lot from everybody. And I put everything together to come up with one thing. And like I said earlier, I always stay in my own lane. I find my own niche and I find what works for me. And I keep it moving. And salute to all you podcasters.
Queen Elevation, talk to me.
Okay, so my final thought is do everything with a fearless heart. Go against it head on and don't stop. Follow your dream and follow me at For Power of Lipsticks. And lipsticks is spelled L-I-P as in Peter, S-P-I-X. That's 2 X's. And I love you guys.
Post it in the chat because you was breaking up.
Okay, I'll post it right now. And I love you guys. Those are my final.
Miss Tashay, I know you just got in here late, man. I appreciate you for coming through. I know you on mute right now, but I appreciate you for coming through as always. What up, though, in the building?
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, my bad. I was doing the mom thing. I just got my kids to sleep, but I caught y'all last couple minutes. That was dope. You know, I might be the only single person in here. I appreciate a good word. Because one day, but God, maybe. We'll see. I appreciate y'all. That last little, that was it. My final thoughts just was running through my head right now. I know we all are based off of social media for the most part as far as podcasting, but don't let social media drown you. Deal with real life. And that's what I just got out of what she just said, is regardless of what we're seeing on social media, life is about change and we all evolving. So let's just flow with it.
Final thoughts, EJ, talk to me.
Oh man, he gotta go to me. All right. Y'all already know what it is, man. This
Well,
is
because I
EJ
know
the
you gotta go. You know.
Yeah, I know. I gotta go. I really gotta go. I actually gotta work right after. So this is EJ the motherfucking DJ representing the motherfucking podcast. Congratulations to Big Smash and Miss Shantae on 200 episodes. Shantae, keep his ass in line. If not, I got a chokehold for him. That's all I'm gonna say about it. I got a chokehold for him.
Hold you to
All right,
because I'm
got
need
you.
the help.
Hey, I could catch a flight. Just let me know where you are, and I got you. I got you. Don't worry about it.
Final thoughts, Miss Not Your Average CEO, Miss K-Bay. I appreciate you so much. You have no idea. Thank you. Talk to me.
First of all of you people are fabulous. You're beautiful. I love to see grind. I love to see branding. Normally, I'm in a branded room. I'm at work. I apologize for that, for not looking professional. My final thoughts basically continue to document your existence. You are important. Do not let anyone tell your story but you, especially if they don't look like you. And always check us out on Roku, Grind City TV Network. If you don't have the channel yet, please get the channel. We got 24 producers right now doing their thing on our channel. We are growing. For independent content creators as like you guys and more, follow me at Media Grind City. Peace and love to all of you all. Keep rising and vibrate on high, because when we vibrate on high, we just touch more than the sky, my good people. Say up.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Final thoughts, Miss Sharice.
Oh, me next. Just congratulations on 200 episodes. That is unfathomable. I am in awe. Hey, Shantae. I'm just so happy for the both of you, because I know what you came through to get to where you are. And for everybody out there, just love yourself and forgive yourself, because you don't love yourself and you don't forgive yourself, nobody else can. And this generation is changing a lot of things for the Black community, and we need to continue to do so.
DC, talk to me. What the shit in the building?
I was gonna say some profound shit that everybody else did there, so I'm gonna do my thing. First, all y'all is dope. I've been following a lot of y'all the last couple of months. I've been really socializing. Like I said, I've only been doing this for a year, podcasting and going into my fourth season and beat Big Smash, and being able to meet y'all has been dope. I got to catch a flight in the morning, so I didn't want to do this. I ain't gonna say I didn't want to do it, but I was supposed to be asleep right now because I got to get up early in the morning to catch a flight. But when Big Smash sitting out the back, sitting on say, "Yo, you got to show up." So, and I'm leaving y'all with what I leave my people with every time, man. If you gonna talk your shit the best way you can, because then nobody else talk your shit for you. So I appreciate being here. Enjoy all y'all, and look forward to hopefully working with everybody or networking and doing everything we can to keep this going.
Arce.
Honestly, I've already plugged myself in the beginning, and I didn't say thank you. But if it wasn't for you, man, numbers wouldn't have went up. I wouldn't have met everybody that's on this panel today, everybody that's been on past panels, whether it was Measure of Men, whether it was Bet the House and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I just want to say thank you, man. I appreciate you, brother. And I know that even if I don't want a podcast, you gonna make me podcast, bro. So yeah, we good, man. We good. I appreciate that shit for real, man. It helps a lot.
My man, me and this man, we be having some dope conversations, man. My man Styles, man. I appreciate you and Miss Barbie for coming out tonight. Talk to me. Final thoughts.
Well, we let Bob go first. No ladies first.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, final thoughts. Guys, it's okay to put yourself first. It's okay to be selfish in life a little, because if you don't take care of yourself and make sure you're good, no one else will. And also, consistency is key. With anything you want in life, you have to put in that work and be consistent with it. There's going to be ups and downs, but at the end of the day, it's going to be worth it. Again, Big Smash, congratulations on 200. Extremely proud of you and extremely proud of the platform you've created for all of us to collab together and come together. I appreciate everyone in this room.
Styles.
All right, I want to say something profound and prolific, but it's 10:30 at night in New York, so that ain't gonna happen. So, however, though, I want to tell you guys that I do love you and appreciate you from the ground up. All right. Camaraderie costs you nothing. You know, there's an old adage, what you eat does not make me shit. You understand what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
supporting one another doesn't cost you anything. You know, yeah, I love podcasts. I got into podcasts because I used to listen to podcasts, and then when I got into podcasting and podcasting became a job, it became difficult to listen to shit. So I can't listen to everything. You understand what I'm saying? But when I do promote and do shit like that, best believe I've listened to a podcast or something from that person. We've interacted. We've had something. Big Smash, man. I definitely appreciate you. People, make friends. You know, the click shit is corny. You know what I mean? It's corny. You know what I mean? Make friends, meet people. There's a lot. There's a big world out there. Let's not act like we were back in the '80s when niggas never left their block. You understand what I'm saying? Leave your block. Go touch the people. You know what I mean? But I definitely, this was inspiring for me. You know, definitely inspiring for me. I love different perspectives. You know what I mean? I love different perspectives. So
Miss
thanks.
Q.
6 200. I'm sorry.
Now go ahead.
Nah. The 200. Impressive though. Keep going.
Yeah.
Miss Q, talk to me. I just appreciate you so much. I know you going through, so I appreciate you for coming through, talking with us for this hour. And so, talk to me.
All right, I had to come and show some love because, I mean, you and the others have been so generously kind to me. I feel like I'm the new kid on the block, even though I've been doing this for a year and a half. I'm still a new kid on this block. And so I appreciate you all for welcoming me in. A few things I just want to leave people with, whoever watches this, not necessarily the people right here on this in this group. One, I listened to a message by P. Diddy or whatever he called himself now. And he was like, making money hasn't always been his main focus. It's about being creative and producing something. He said, when you create that space, the money will find you. So I'm having to readjust my mindset as in, okay, it's not just about making money, which of course this will be income, but being creative and innovative and impactful. Um, Let that be my drive. And then the money and the other stuff will come along with it. It's okay to pivot. It's okay to rebrand and restructure. You know, um, I feel it coming in my future. I have a brand manager now. And so I'm really grateful at how things are moving along. And two or three, don't be afraid to collaborate with people that are doing the same thing. I've been told everybody can be doing the same thing, but there's only one you, and only you can do it the way you can do it. People may try to steal your blueprint, but they can't do it the way you can do it. So
That part.
there's room for everybody to grow because we all have different ideas. We all have different ways we present our topics. We all have different interview styles. And so there's room for all of us here. You know, we can interview the same person and pull something different from the conversation. Anyway, I'm just very appreciative. Thank you, Smash. Thank you, to your wife for welcoming me into this space. And I look forward to one day we're gonna have a conference or something. We're gonna kick it.
My man, Infamous.
Big Smash. Can I say something to Miss Q real quick?
Go ahead.
Miss Q, the same way that you just displayed that message across the airways, and you was talking earlier about, not over talkative on your podcast, that's the same way you need to display your message when you do this follow
Girl,
Thank you.
Infamous, talk to me, brother. I know you
Man,
cutting
first
it.
off,
I
I
know
just
you
want to
doing
say
your
I
thing,
appreciate y'all
man.
for having me here. No cap. I apologize because I got to get my coin though.
Facts.
But I apologize for running over at the salon or whatever. And it's crazy because now we finishing up and I'm finished with my last head. But I just want to say, hey man, congratulations on 200. I remember when you hit me up on episode 1. And
Facts.
I don't know, what I'm saying, if people know this, but like when Smash hit me up on episode 1, that was like so dope for me because he could have picked any fucking body. I'm not doing nothing. I'm just a regular nigga. I put left leg in, right leg in, and pull them up just like everybody. But the man came and got me for episode 1, and I don't know why. I don't question it. I appreciate it. And now I'm here on episode 200, and I see the progress. I see the success. He done picked up a queen. Salute to that. And I'm just saying, I mean, just a lot of progress, bro.
episode 100 and 200, brother.
Oh,
So
salute.
Oh, I was gonna get to all that. You took all my bragging rights right now.
Damn, cut my
Let's
man's
get to
legs
that.
from under him, man.
Let me get to all that. Cause real talk, he got me a stardom. And I see y'all on 300 too. But what I'm saying, man, I just salute you, bro, for just I don't know what you see in me. But at the end of the day, I thank you for that, man. And it's always a privilege for me to get here and be a part of your success. Like it's dope, bro. It's dope. But my final thoughts is reach one, teach one, people. We all we got. This world don't give. They don't care about us. So what we have to do is stick together. It takes a village to raise a child. It takes a village to build a career. It takes a village to become successful. So reach one, teach one. I salute everybody on this podcast tonight because guess what? I see y'all as monumental legends. I'm just a nigga in the chair cutting hair, and I'm just a part of this. I'm taking some selfies. I'm you know what I'm saying, I want some autographs. I want all that. So I appreciate y'all for even just having me a part of this, bro. Because man, y'all could have chose anybody in this world, but you chose Infamous. So I thank you for that. I'm privileged for that. Great conversations, great energy. Keep building, man. Keep going. And man, salute to everybody that's got anything to do with some positivity. Because guess what? My life didn't have to be this way. But the creator gave me a second chance, and I'm trying to make the best of it. And I appreciate y'all for seeing what I'm trying to do.
final thoughts, Miss Lady.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank
Miss
you.
Lady, final thoughts.
Now, y'all know I never have final thoughts because I just never have them. But tonight, my final thoughts are congratulations to everybody. Everybody that's in this room, and then the people that's not in this room too. Like I said, I have listened to in the background or have heard this man talk about all of these amazing people. I've had the pleasure of actually meeting some of these amazing people, and I just appreciate everybody. And again, my biggest appreciation is to my husband, this man, because he has taught me and continue to teach me something I never thought I would be, even remotely close to being a part of. He let me be a part of his world in podcasting and in his private life. And I just can, I can never ever thank him enough. I wouldn't know anything about podcasting if it was not for this man, and his inspiration to me is just, man, far beyond words that I can explain. I mean, he has taught me so much to the point where I want my own show. You know what I mean? So I get all that from him. Other than that, I am a mom. And I chill and I kick it in my own way. But he introduced me into a world that is completely like new to me, but the most amazing thing that I've ever witnessed. So I just want to say thank you and congratulations again. Nice. I love everything that I see you doing. I love everything that I get to be a part of that you're doing. And I love all the people that you reach, connect, put together. It's just a beautiful thing. And you're a beautiful person with a beautiful soul.
Oh.
Man,
well, get down with your bad self, girl.
My final thoughts is, man, I remember not wanting to do this. I remember not really, like, I always knew I was gonna do something, but I didn't think it was gonna be to this magnitude. Like, y'all really came out for me tonight, and shout out to the ones that was here that couldn't stay, man. I appreciate it. Like, y'all don't understand how every day I strive to get some type of credit or appreciation for what I do, and it's scary because I haven't even touched the surface yet on what I'm going to do. So when I get in the room and I get around all of y'all, like, y'all push me to want to do this, because I remember when it was just me and her. I didn't have all of this. I didn't have people to come chat in and talk with me. It was just me and her. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Infamous. I moved. Otherwise, me and him would have kept going. But I moved, and you know, when I met her, and she pushed me to want to keep doing podcasting because it was just me, and I didn't have shit, and she didn't know shit about this, but because I wanted to do it, she wanted to do it, and that's why I'm here where I am now. Shout out to y'all, man. I know I send messages at spur of the moments, last minutes, 5 minutes before I'm ready to record. You know, I'm just grateful. I'm grateful that I can reach out to y'all other than just podcasting. I have personal relationships with you guys, and it ain't just about podcasting. So that is the beautiful part of being who we are and what we are doing, man. And I just appreciate y'all for answering the call for me. You know, I appreciate that, because I know a lot of y'all got lives, y'all work, y'all got families. But for the most part, when I call, y'all come. And that I love and appreciate. So I respect each and every last one of y'all, man. I am grateful. I told her today, I said, I don't normally take flowers, you know, but today I'm going to take flowers and I'm going to enjoy it because I never really get them. So, man, I appreciate y'all for real, from the bottom of my heart. I thank y'all. Y'all took a lot of time out of y'all schedule to come talk with me tonight. And for that, I will be forever grateful. I will never forget that. I will never forget this moment. I will never forget this episode. Thank y'all. And I appreciate y'all. And here's to 200 more. So,
indeed.
Thank y'all, man. Much love to y'all.
We love you too, boy.
I'm out.
We love you too, boy.